Dragon Ball NXT. Arriving at the devastated ruins of East City, Team Next comes face to face with Brass, the third chair of the evil King Piccolo's elite forces, and the one who single-handedly destroyed the city, knocked Sprouse unconscious, and ended the life of Dr. Caro, Axel's creator and doting mother figure. After reliving his most treasured memories with the Doctor, Axel experiences a strange new sensation. A feeling begins to stir in the young android, who stubbornly decides to take on Brass in one-on-one combat, something the villainous Namekian is more than happy to oblige. This leaves the remaining team members to watch as Brass proceeds to dominate the battle, showing the gulf of strength between our heroes and the challenges they have yet to face. Flambe attempted to take the unconscious body of Sprouse to a safer location, but Brass was unwilling to let such a powerful warrior escape to regain his strength, and with a single beam, pierced the Saiyan warrior right through his chest. In the face of despair, Axel reaches out a hand, asking for the help of one of his companions, Nymph, the one that's been most critical of the android abomination ever since their interactions in the Tenkaichi Budokai. However, despite her misgivings, Nymph fuses with Axel, helping him to discover a power deep within, a core capable of generating not just power, but genuine ki energy. By channeling this impressive new power, Axel unlocks the Metamorph system, and with the overwhelming amount of ki at his disposal, cuts Brass in half with a single, massive ionic slash from his new sword, the Nymph Bay. With Brass defeated, Roma and Bean finally arrive on the scene with an emergency supply of sensu beans, feeding one to Sprouse. Thankfully, the leader of the Seiya Force is not yet lost, but due to the diminished power of these miracle vegetables, Sprouse will still require serious medical attention. With victory at hand, the team breathes a sigh of relief, only to realize that their job is not yet finished. King Piccolo's ultimatum still has not been reached, and in 24 hours, another population center will share East City's fate. Will our heroes be able to formulate a plan before more civilians are put in danger? What monstrous foe will the Demon King send their way to stop them? And will they be able to track down the remaining 2 Dragon Balls without losing the 5 in their possession? Find out the answer to all these questions and many more on this exciting episode of Dragon Ball NXT.
Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and others. Welcome back to another fantastic episode of Dragon Ball NXT. Now let's take it away by throwing it up to high to our Kai in the sky.
Hello, everyone. My name is From Zero to Shiro, but you can just call me Kaio Shiro, and I am going to be the SK for today's session of Dragon Ball NXT. I hope you guys are excited. I know that I am, but you're not here to know about me. You're here to know about everybody else. So let's go down the line, beginning with our favorite Neo Tuffle.
Why is the tension music playing? This is not in my contract. Please remove it. Hi, I am Hey Fei Fei. I am a furry girl on the internet. My goal in life is to make sure you know that you're loved, valuable, valid, and important, and I'm trying not to die to this tension music right now. Today, I'm playing the lovely, amazing Neo Tuffle Nymph. But let me pass the ball over to Nell.
Hello, I'm Nell Celestine, the face and leader of the Treasure Tales team here on Treasure Tales, and if you're watching this on Twitch, you know my channel is where you're coming to watch this. I'm playing Flambe, the upstart, quirky little Majin with a penchant for eating. I also happen to play Elium Trador on our Dimension Chasers series. But with that being said, I'm going to throw it down to our cool Saiyan.
Well, I don't know if he's cool, but he's pretty alright. But hello, I'm Minty. I'm the gremlin of the Graphicscape here on Treasure Tales. Here I play Five with the Saiyan, and over on DC on Sundays I play Thomas/Angel. And I almost forgot half that stuff I just said. So, onwards.
Hello everybody, I am Blaze409 and I play Axel in this wonderful game with everybody here. You can also find me over at DC where I play, well, I don't really play, I am the DM over at that game. And that's really all I do at Treasure Tales right now. I came into this with much more energy than I normally do, and it kind of just didn't go anywhere.
Look, you need all the energy because you're an android. You're just generating it constantly. Okay.
True.
We pick up from last time. You guys left West City, not West. You guys left from East City, or what is left of it, unfortunately, and headed back to the Seiya Force base in Vegeta.
Yesp.
Play gas.
Legaspi.
We cut to you guys. You guys have made it to the base again after everything that's been going on. Eri joins with you as you guys fly on in. Making your way through the Seiya Force building, you come to a large medical center. You see a bunch of Saiyan doctors, some Seiya Force members laying within beds, and deep within the back you can see Bean, Roma, and Stocking around a healing pod. Coming in, you can also see that the rest of your NXT team seems to be standing over to the side next to some what look like vending machines. It's not a hospital without vending machines, just saying.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, it's all the nurses have to consume.
All right. I need to take these fragments over to Stocking because we need to see if we can find King Piccolo. Who wants to go and let the team know what happened?
Like, I care.
I'll go ahead and talk to the rest of the team. Y'all can go ahead and talk to Bean, Sprouse, and all them.
Right.
All right, Nymph, what do you want to do?
I'll go with you. I don't do well in these types of situations.
All right. Father, Nymph, you're with me. Axel, she leans over to the side. Eri, I guess the two of you are going to go and tell the rest of the team what happened.
Borf, borf. Just puts up a little paw, almost like a salute.
As it occurs in the back of Fava's mind that, wait a minute, Eri wasn't there. He's sure she'll do a great job, though. And just position me wherever needed for camera. We can cover Sprouse. He's just laying there.
All right, first off, we're going to do Axel and Eri. You said you guys are going to talk to the rest of the team?
That is right.
With that, you walk over. You can see that Forte is kind of leaning up against the vending machine. A bottle of water in his hand as he kind of takes a drink. Ten and Rika see as they look over to you, Ten runs over to you and gives you a hug.
Thank you, Ten.
Rika kind of looks at you. We heard some of the news. You doing all right, Axel?
Well, I'm perfectly functioning right now. I'm a little beat up, but other than that, I should be doing okay.
No, I don't mean that. I mean, how are you feeling?
I'm not too sure. I'm just, well, according to Bean, there might be a way to bring Dr. Caro and everybody else lost in the attack back using the Dragon Balls.
You see Rika and Ten kind of have this shock expression on their face. Forte doesn't bat an eyelash.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. But, well, to give it long and short of it, since you guys are on Team Next, you should know, King Piccolo came to us demanding the Dragon Balls we had and said that if we didn't hand him over, he would start destroying a city every 24 hours for the next 3 days.
Ten puts her hand to her lips in, the shock and horror kind of face. Rika just kind of looks real pissed. She's just like, that damn bastard. She turns and she punches the wall, putting a decent-sized dent within the building. Forte just kind of still drinking his water.
Unfortunately, he decided that we needed to be shown a demonstration of his power and sent one of his minions to destroy the city. Dr. Caro was there, along with a lot of other people. We arrived and we were able to defeat Brass, his minion, but it was quite the heavy cost.
Now with this, Forte kind of speaks up, looking at you, Axel, seeing how beat up you are. So you were able to take out Brass then, huh?
Well, it was, kind of discovered I have a secondary mode.
Did your hair turn gold?
No, but...
Shoot, I was hoping to hear about a super android.
No, but I am able to produce ki.
See Rika, see Forte, and you see Ten look at you confused as they go, yeah, and?
Well, androids ain't supposed to be able to produce ki.
They all kind of like look at each other and then look back at you. Forte's like, I mean, I know of an android that could produce ki. Though I guess that was after some shenaniganry after the Dragon Balls were used, so maybe not, I don't...
Exactly. I guess. Chiro, would I be able to activate the system, or does that have to be like in combat?
You want to go ahead and try and activate the system?
I mean, just to kind of show what it is.
Sure. Go ahead and make me a stamina check.
Oh no. Oh, am I gonna die? Do I just fall apart? Well, it looks something like this, I believe. 12 plus, I think that's plus 2. Let me double check. That's a total of 15.
You go to activate it. In your head, you hear the same line. Metamorph system. Active. Replicating. Error. Your energy cells start to deplete rapidly as you're trying to use this.
Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no.
With it, you're able to catch it before you shut down near completely, but whatever that was from before, you drove your infinite energy core to the point that it's on backup power.
Well, never mind. I just tried to activate it again, and turns out my infinite energy core is currently out of power.
Rika looks at you and goes, well, then I guess it ain't infinite, is it?
Well, I mean, I do believe the infinite part of my infinite energy core is more of a title. I'm unsure.
So to let you know, you're constantly making energy, but you're not making enough to sustain combat.
No,
if that makes any sense.
No, that makes total sense. No, I thought it'd be cool to show it off, but I'm running on empty right now. Well, I suppose I can show y'all later, but regardless, I was able to access the key and use that in order to defeat him.
Just so everyone in chat knows, and Nova, you can cut this out. Just because it creates infinite energy does not mean that he has an infinite battery.
World's most infinite power source.
That needs to be on a shirt. Oh my god, it could be it could be the reactor, and it could just say world's most infinite power source.
World's most infinite power source, now out of infinite.
On strike.
Something.
Axel kind of stumbles a little bit, says, well, it appears as though my infinite energy core is currently out of power, or running low at least.
Forte kind of walks over to you, right? Puts his hand on your shoulder and taps it, like taps you twice, going, it's all right. Sometimes even I have performance anxiety. And then he just walks away.
I'm unsure what he is referring to, but all right.
Ari looks at you and borfs a couple of times. Borf.
Well, regardless, unfortunately, Sprouse, he got hit pretty hard in the combat. Oh, he got hit pretty hard by Brass before we started fighting him. And then when Nymph was trying to get him out of the way so he didn't get hurt during the fight, Brass decided to take a shot and almost killed him.
Nymph! Just kidding.
Oh, sorry. Fava, I'm sorry. I don't know why I get you two mixed up. When Fava was trying to get him out of the way, Brass took his chance and almost killed him. But yeah, no, that's what he says. He says Sprouse got hurt and before we're able to defeat him.
With this, they seem to be really quiet. This seems to be a somber moment. Ari actually goes in between the two of them, giving them borfs as 10 pets Ari, Rika pets Ari. They seem to be getting comfortable. Ari looks at you, and even though they can't, you feel the vibe of a thumbs up.
God bless the dog.
Well, I do believe that once we've gone and checked on Sprouse, we're going to go ahead and decide what to do next if the two of you would like to be there.
Rico, 10 looks at you and gives a nod. Rico looks at you as well. Punches her fist into her hand, looking at you going, of course I want to be there. We're going to find a way to kick Piccolo's ass, and we'll get revenge for you. You got it, Axel?
I do, and I appreciate it.
I'll save you the punch in the arm this time. You already look beaten up enough as it is.
Yeah, I don't need to make the current dent in that arm any worse.
Rika gives you a little smile, and Ten does too. And meanwhile, as this conversation between you and the rest of Next is happening, the other group has come over to Roma, Bean, and Stocking. As you guys get here, you can see that Sprouse has been put in this pod. Now, there's a mask over his face. His clothes have been stripped from him. Not completely, but you can see his chest. You can see, and you watch even in this healing chamber as the burns that were on his arm are slowly beginning to repair. Albeit, I mean, very slowly, but you can tell even just a little bit time in this pod has done wonders.
As we walk up, I think Nymph is gonna take this situation a bit, pink-haired one, you're needed. Over here.
She seems to almost ignore you as she's messing with something on the chamber itself. Bean turns around and goes, "Oh, good, you all made it." Roma turns around as well. You guys weren't too far behind us, so of course you would have made it here not too long after we got here.
How long is it going to take to set him up? Because we need Stocking to work on something.
Hello? I need you.
Shut up! As you see, she turns to look at you, and Stocking obviously has been crying for some amount of time. I'm not losing anyone else today, so if you have something to say, you can shut your damn mouth while I finish.
Yeah, you can help us not lose anyone else.
Bean kind of puts her hand on your shoulder, Nymph, and goes, she's adjusting the pod to make sure that it heals Sprouse. Let's all calm down. Look, we're in a tense situation right now. Emotions are high. Let's take a moment.
We have 23 hours.
Yeah.
Roma looks at you. Trust me, I know. But rushing it isn't going to get us anything faster. And also, we may need Sprouse. So we have to hope that he can heal within those 24. But from everything that I've seen, even with her boosting it, he's going to be out for a minimum of 3 days.
That's why I said once she's, like, how long it's going to take her to adjust.
I'm not sure, but she's working on it. Why don't we take a few steps back and let her work in peace? Thank you, I'd appreciate that.
Alright, we need to come up with a second plan in the meantime then.
Yeah.
We should get the entire team together, Roma.
What?
I want to go over stuff with everyone. Make sure everybody's on the same page.
Okay.
So we get Axel?
We need Axel, we need Rika, we need Ten, we need
Forte?
yeah, did we have anyone else? Out of character, I could have swore we had 4 recruits.
Airy.
That's true, Ari, yes. The official and unofficial member.
Oh, well, you call everybody.
Nice of you to join us, Abomination. Did you steal their energy, too?
Oh, I did not. I was unable to activate my key mode again.
You probably just need a perfect energy source, then.
Did you run out your battery?
All right. Look, you said you wanted to talk about a plan, so what is it?
Okay, so King Piccolo wants these Dragon Balls. So there's a high possibility that he has the remaining 2, otherwise why would he try to attack in this way, right?
And puts such a strict time limit.
So my thoughts are twofold. Either we have to find and kick his teeth in, or we have to bait him out.
And kick his teeth in.
Yeah. So to find him, she's gonna put the fragments and scrap from the exploded ball. This is all we managed to salvage from the security thing that basically showed us the video feed. Roma, did you manage to save yours at all or no?
Nah, after Sprouse ran away, it just blew up and I couldn't even get fragments. Though, to be honest, I wasn't really focused on getting fragments. Sorry, I was a little bit preoccupied.
That's fair. I mean, I tried to grab this in order to bring it with us when it exploded in my hand, so I think I managed to contain most of the explosion, which is why mine is in good-ish condition.
Oh, I see. That's what you want Stocking for, right?
Yeah, because if we can trace it back, we can find his castle and go there. The other option is we bait him out. So how can we do that? I mean, we have the Dragon Balls, but you even said that if we tell him, like, we'll hand them over, but only in person, he won't buy that.
He might send another one of his chairs if he still has them.
He said that there was one that said they were the third and one that said the second. So there's at least one more, possibly more.
A weakling sending weaklings.
He'd have to be out of options to come in person.
I wouldn't call Brass a weakling.
That's fair. Even the fact that he blew up East City and was able to do some damage to Sprouse. The fact that you all survived is probably nothing less than a miracle. Oh, it does show you've got some grit and determination, and for that, I'll say, I'm pretty damn impressed. With that, Bean kind of stands forward, looking at all of you. So you said you want to lure out Piccolo. What is your plan exactly? If you lure out Piccolo, or even a chair of his, that'll be incredibly dangerous, and right now, there's not a lot of backup that we'll be able to give you.
We don't have a lot of options either.
And we have even less time.
She looks at Roma. Roma's like scratching the back of his head. Oh, man, I'm not built for this! Sprouse is the leader guy. I'm just the guy that punches things. Stop, I don't... He's like scratching his head, right? He takes a deep breath, stops, and crosses his arms.
What if this is kind of like trying to make a good meal, right? You gotta find the right method, the right way to cook this. So he wants the Dragon Balls. He's gonna blow up a city to try to force us to give him them. But we don't know what city he's gonna target. What if we could find that information out, or get him to attack on our terms?
I wouldn't begin to know how we could find that information, especially with only a 24-hour period.
Not about finding, it's about giving that information. Think of it like seasoning a steak. You gotta put the ingredients in. We want a result, we have to put something into the pot.
Forte kind of looks over at you like a single, I was gonna say eyebrow, but he doesn't have eyebrows, right?
Well, but
you know what I mean.
Namekian eye
yeah.
bumps
Yeah,
are.
but I was saying, the Namekians ain't got those.
He looks at you with a sort of curious look on his face. Ah, I see what you're putting down. That might actually do something.
Okay,
Though it's a big gamble, and it's likely that we end up getting blown up in the process, but...
We would probably get blown up in the process if we don't do anything.
I think whatever we do is gonna have to come with risk, unfortunately.
Alright, so I'm still confused. I don't know what's going on. Explain it to me like you were explaining it to a Saiyan child.
So no differently than normal.
Bean just, like, puts her hand into her palms, like, Roma, why?
Roma, do you have a map?
Sure. He kind of, moves his glove. You see a thing similar to your radar wristwatch. As he clicks it, and it shows a map, like a holographic map. Shows each one of the major cities.
She's gonna look over at the group. Which one of these cities... Because we can't just do it out in the middle of nowhere, because he'll know that that's a trap. Which of these cities would be the easiest for us to have the most support in? Be it martial artists or people that could evacuate civilians quickly?
Arika raises her hand. I mean, North City has the Crane School. It's also surrounded by mountains. There's plenty of escape routes within North City as an area. So, logically, it would also be, if what I'm picking up is what you're throwing down, probably the best place to do an ambush.
Alright. This is my idea. This is a little bit crazy, and she's gonna look at everyone else. If this idea is absolutely dumb, y'all can say something. I haven't been out and about in a very long time. So she takes a deep breath. My understanding of everything is not going to be as good as everyone else's here. But what if we leak that we're going to be moving and hiding the Dragon Balls on the outskirts of North City? And then when the jaws are coming in to bite the bait, we can get the Crane School to try to evacuate civilians as quickly as possible from where the fighting would be.
Are they able to sense where they are?
You mean the Dragon Balls?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if they were able to find the other ones, I imagine yes.
Well, as long as we don't put it inside that box that helps block their signal, if they have any kind of dragon radar, they should be able to track it pretty easily.
And who do we even have to leak that information to?
Well,
Well,
there is someone that does owe me a favor from not kicking their teeth in when we were trying to find you.
All right.
But this Forte does look at you guys talking and is just like, okay, mind if I say something now?
Yeah, please.
If Piccolo as a member of the Dragon Clan, they won't need a dragon radar. They're mystically attuned to find the Dragon Balls.
Okay, so we can guarantee that they would know.
You can guarantee that they at least know a general direction. I'm not Dragon Clan, so it's not like I can tell.
Alright. So, serious time. Is my idea as dumb as I'm thinking it is?
I mean, I think so.
Well, I mean, it sounds like a good plan to me.
seems fine given the situation.
And hope that the plan will at least work.
And with this, Rika's just like, look, I want to kick that guy's ass as much as the next person. But we gotta be careful. We can't do this in the middle of the city. Even if we start to evacuate, people are gonna get hurt.
Can we trust on the three of you and Roma, Bean? Think you can help?
Bean looks and goes, well, I'm not a part of the Seiya Force, so I can. Roma's just like, unfortunately, I am. And with Sprouse out of commission, I'm not able to leave Vegeta City right now.
But you can order the troops to assist.
No, I can't. Understand this. East City got destroyed. I'm not allowed to move a single deployment right now. And with Sprouse out, I have literally everyone breathing down my neck. To be honest, the higher brass, the ones that are directly under Sprouse, they want to just hand over the Dragon Balls. I told them to give me another 24 hours. They said if another city goes, it's my head on the block. Understand, I'm putting a lot of faith in you. But I can't move any troops. They're trying to protect each city individually with each branch of the Seiya Force. However, and since I'm protecting the Dragon Balls here, if they were to go missing, I don't know what they're talking about. He looks at all of you winking.
Uh-huh.
Please don't do that.
They really are that dumb.
Well,
Bean looking at everyone goes, to be honest, I'm sure they're just scared. An entire city got destroyed, and it had Seiya Force members, and Sprouse went. But due to his condition, he just probably couldn't keep up at the time.
Do we want to go with this plan then?
Eri goes, Borf!
Seems optimal.
Yeah.
Forte kind of crosses his arms. Being honest, I think that we should lock them up deep within this tower and protect the tower, but a lot of people are gonna die otherwise, so...
well, Tandrika, how quickly do you think the Crane School could get the most of the city evacuated?
Or at the very least far enough away.
Ten looks at you, Rika, of course looks at you and goes, look, we can do our best, but we're talking about maybe 15 students total.
Fool, you're on evacuation.
Alright. Forte, Bean, if you could assist with that, I would appreciate it. It's gonna look a little bit weird, but she's gonna bring out the box from her hand that she swallowed. Alright, so here's the Dragon Balls I've got. In order to make this believable, I need to go and talk to Purple over in West City and get her to leak that info ASAP.
And who is this? This is someone that's responsible?
No, it's somebody that had knowledge of because they were part of the black market. They were not the ones involved, they just happened to have the information.
Oh, so a criminal.
They owe me a favor by not kicking their teeth in and reporting them publicly.
I thought we did report them.
No. Remember, I threatened to. They owe me a favor. No questions asked. Alright. I should probably only bring one of you, and the other two you should probably get ready to move the Dragon Balls.
Well, I think I should be with the Dragon Balls to protect them.
Yeah, I can go with two to protect them.
If you don't want that person to die, I wouldn't suggest bringing me.
Okay, Flava, then you're with me.
Okay.
We're gonna make this short and quick, and then we'll head out, okay? Ken, Rika, Forte, I need you three inform the Crane School of what the plan is, and be on ready for when we enact the plan. Bean, I can't make any kind of comments or suggestions, but all I can say is if you can, please try to help as soon as this starts.
I will do my best in order to make sure that the city is protected. There's nothing else that I can say. I am a little rusty, though, so I would prefer not to fight if I don't have to.
Well, if nothing else, leave the fighting to us.
Yeah.
Well, I can't just leave it to you kids. I'm just saying.
Well, yes, we know you're a Saiyan. She's trying to make a joke.
You say that, and Forte busts out laughing.
All the Saiyans turn to just look at her.
Forte looks, he sees all the Saiyans looking, and goes, "Come on, it was funny!"
I mean,
With that, we're actually gonna take a break.
All right. Please stand on by. We'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Hey folks, Editor Nova here. Just wanted to use this quick ad break to remind y'all to like and subscribe if you've enjoyed the show so far. And if you do, I'm sure you'll love all the other shows we've got on the channel. Thank you all for your patience, and now, back to the episode.
Alright, and we're back from our break.
Axel.
Yes.
Everyone else leaves, and as you begin to, it's very soft at first. Sounds like it's hard to hear, but as she walks up, you realize that Stalking has been trying to get your attention.
Yeah, Stalking?
She looks at you and the little bits of damage that you have. As she seems to be having a hard time speaking, she looks at you and goes, "I need you to give me your schematics, Axel."
I believe I told you before I don't want to give you my schematics, Stalking.
This isn't about me wanting the schematics. You're hurt and injured, Axel, and someone needs to repair you.
I'm still operating at a functional amount. Mostly just cosmetic damage.
Kind of see tears welling up in her eyes as she looks at you, and it's just like, Kara wouldn't want you like this, Axel. By no means were me and her friends. Or maybe we were, I don't know. I hated her guts because of how smart she was. And she really liked to flaunt it. But now she's gone. She kind of puts her hand on your chest and goes, "You're all that's left of her. So please, just let me fix what she left."
Well, I do appreciate the offer, Stalking. I should be able to take care of any of my current damage myself. And she ain't gone forever. We're gonna use Dragon Balls and bring her back, along with everyone else we lost in the city. Hell, we might even be able to bring back the entire city.
That's if you even get the chance. And with that, Stalking just kind of walks away from you, seemingly back into the room for one reason or another. And with that, Axel, you begin to head off for your mission.
All right.
We can now go down to the world map. Here we have the teams that are split up. I'm not putting everyone on this part of the map. You guys, most of next is in North City, setting up for the moving people out, while Fava and Flambe go to West City so that they can leak the info. As you all split off and go your own separate directions, a bit of time has passed. Takes you not all too long to get to West City, but you are able to get there. And when you go to try to find the place that you found her at before, she's not there. In fact, it looks abandoned.
Oh. So,
Well,
backup plan? Kinda not surprised she moved if we found her location.
is there a way we could track them? Wait, Fava, you're a Saiyan. Use your Saiyan nose powers.
Like, key set?
Don't you have like super smell?
I mean, Eri might, but I don't think she came with
That's
us.
not a Saiyan thing. Sorry, my bad.
I could send some key, but I don't know if I exactly remember what hers felt like.
Out of character, do I have her phone number?
No.
Okay.
Did we ever call her? I thought we made some
No.
phone calls.
You never called her.
Hmm.
Not that I remember. Anyways, big thing is if you guys would like to roll key sense to see if you can find them, go ahead.
Yeah, let's do
Alrighty.
it.
That's a whole 10 from me.
I got a 12 if it's only plus key.
You are able to sense her on a different side of town.
Oh, let's go.
Takes a little bit, but you are able to get over there.
Alright, we'll walk up to the door. If I recall correctly, we'll do the special knock.
Opening the door is her, just her, actually. She looks and goes, "You know, I knew you would come.
Great.
What do you want? You've ruined literally all of my business since last time, just so you know. I had to move warehouses, I lost all my guys, and can you tell me why a guy named Brick keeps showing up?"
The brick kind of does what brick does.
I have no idea. Brick is just a weird manifestation of all of our psyches.
I could have sworn he was Saiya Force. Look, I said one thing about how I was gonna do this heist for Dino Land, and he appeared out of fucking nowhere.
He does that. We're not even sure why he does that.
We're not sure how. But anything related to Dino Land that's not legal involves him some way. Anyways, look, I'm assuming you don't want to go explodey like E-City along with this city and everybody else in it, right?
I would prefer to keep everything on my insides, correct?
Alright, so then I'm calling in the favor.
What's the favor? If it has anything to do with what happened in East City, you can count me out, lady.
I don't need you to do anything except for pass some info along to your connections.
What's the info?
It's top secret, but I need you to get this to the Black Bow Army some way, shape, or form. That we're moving the Dragon Balls to the outskirts of North City.
Yeah, it wouldn't require you to move.
First of all, what the hell is a Dragon Ball?
It's what they want. It's why they attacked East City.
Okay, question number 2. If I do this with Square and I never see your pink face again?
We're definitely square, and if I have to come back for anything, it'll be actual business and I will be involving payment.
For you, honey, it'll be twice the charge.
If that's what it takes, then that's why I have to come back, then fine, whatever.
But are you able to?
So when do you want this information known?
Within the hour.
You want me?
He's going to attack a random city within 20 hours from now. It could be this city. The sooner he knows, the sooner this city...
Lady, I understand where you're coming from, but you have to understand that a connection, a network of people, is not an instantaneous thing.
I get that. But that's why I'm saying the sooner you can, the better. For everybody's sake.
I could do it now, but if you want it to happen in an hour, you're basically asking if, the gods will descend on golden cherubs.
I mean, I think the favor was just to try.
That's all we can ask. You have the info. We gotta go make sure that we can try to get up there and keep as many people safe as possible.
All right, look, I'll do my best, okay? To put the feelers out, I guess, as quickly as possible.
That's all I can ask.
It's a little weird when you're freaking out, because it's starting to freak me out,
Well, an entirely, dissolved city. We'll do that.
I mean, sure, but I've met with some... Look, you guys, being perfectly honest, come here. You know what? I'll give you. It's one on the house. Lean in. You ready? Y'all need to work on your poker face. Look, last time you came in, I learned some things about you, and afterwards, I learned even more about you. So the fact that y'all are supposed to be this new team within the Saiya Force, which is great. I think it's cool. Good for you, right? Now you have connections with the underworld. Just so you know, make sure that I don't get no parking tickets and we're gonna be square. But you start acting the way that you do right now and currently, you're gonna freak out the normal locals. Just letting you know, just making sure. Because I'm freaked out and I'm not a regular local. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
We're playing the down low.
Okay, now, do me a favor and get out. I gotta pack my shit again. Because once you... No. Go. Get... I'll make sure your info gets out as good as possible. Jesus, I've never been burned through more places so quickly.
Alright. Yeah, Fava, let's go.
Yeah. go.
All right. We move! Nymph, Axel, you guys have been flying to North City with most of Team Next. By the time that you get to the city itself, whoosh, most of them fly off towards the city directly. What do you guys do?
Ugh, I can't believe I'm partnered with an abomination again.
Nymph, I'm not sure how to say this. I'm gonna be like hanging back a little bit behind the rest of them as we're flying, as I'm talking to Nymph about this. Well, it appears as though whenever I use my metamorph system, I absorb a bit of your key whenever I activate it, right?
Sure.
Well, I think along with that, I absorbed a little bit more as well.
What are you talking about?
All I'm gonna say is, you ain't gotta worry. We ain't gonna abandon you or nothing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like I said, you ain't gotta worry.
It's the last thing on my mind.
With that, he's just gonna accelerate and get with the rest of the group.
So, what currently are you guys doing? Where are you setting up?
So we're gonna go a bit north, like a bit of the into the mountains, near North City, and we're gonna have the Dragon Balls there, not in the box, so their signal is going out nice and strong. We need Tend, Rika, and Forte, and Miss Bean if she's amenable to it. I'm stuck in Axel now. Good lord. We want the rest of the party, or the rest of the team plus Bean to go ahead and start getting ready to have the Crane School evacuate the city, if what we hope happens. And once that's all getting put into motion, pretty much if anything happens, we're going to call the rest of the team, be like, hey, start evacuating. And Nymph and I are going to do our best to stall until backup can arrive, or take out the threat if possible. Does that sound good, Faye?
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm gonna say y'all are about there.
Uh-oh, we're doing the timer thing again. Last time this happened, I accidentally killed somebody.
Oh no.
Flambe, you will act as the turn counter, or the group. We're gonna act as the group.
Oh my, this can't be good.
That's right, folks. I made more than one map.
Oh, this is a really pretty map.
Here you go. So this is the map. You are currently outside of North City. 10 to 15 minutes have passed since you've been here. Past this point, it's been about I won't say a full hour. It's been over 45 since you got a message from Flambe saying that the feelers had been out and they had started flying back. Nymph, I need you to make me a key sense.
Sure.
No pressure.
No
Oh
pressure.
my God.
Do you want me to add aptitude or anything, or just my key?
Just key.
Okay, cool. How does a 21 look?
How dare you?
Hell yeah.
Sorry, I wanted to stir up some tension to you too.
Coming from over here, you see a Namekian wearing a hood like before, as well as 4 others. These are 4 black bow soldiers, as they kind of appear through a mist of snowdrift. It's in and around this moment that you, Axel and Nymph, hear a radio transmission from the other team, as it is Rika, as she's like, Axel, there's something I need to, as it gets cut off.
Well, looks like we have company.
Honestly, a little quicker than I was expecting.
With this, I need you 2 to roll me initiative.
Please, Dice.
Okay.
I've only been kind to you. Please.
I got an 18, which means it's time for a 1.
Oh.
Oh my god, a nat 20! That's my first one, I think!
Let's
Huzzah!
all add it to the counter. Let's add it to the counter. Let's add it to the counter.
Sadly, it's not a 1.
It's your second nat 20.
Yes! Oh, right, I think I did when I punched the machine at the start.
So the Namekians are going to go. The Namekian Blackbow soldiers are going to go in a group, and the Namekian itself, the one in the cloaked Namekian, has their own turn order. how this is gonna work, Flambe. Each square is 1 turn. Or each square, my bad, is not 1 turn. It is 1 round from where you are before you two can show up. You don't have a turn order. Once you reach there, if we get to that point, you'll have a turn order. It is Nymph. It's your turn.
I'm putting them back there because I need them to be in that exact spot where they were.
What? No. They can be right there. All right. What you doing?
Well, Abomination, it looks like we have company. God, she's too stubborn. She's too stubborn. She's not going to go back inside Axel yet.
We're gonna have Nymph combat? Say what?
It's only been 15 episodes.
I know.
You guys have given me truly a powerful gift today. The ability
To hurt me. Hey, can everyone in this area here make me a speed save? Everyone but this person.
So all 3 of them are all 4 of them are
All
making
4
a
of
speed
them,
save?
yep.
They all fail.
Oh, nice. They all didn't hit an 18. They all get hit by my key mine. Placed right here with a vacuum pull of 10. And let's roll damage for that. They all take 6 damage.
No. Okay.
And they do it again. Make them all roll a speed save.
Nope. They all fail again.
Okay, cool beans.
And where'd you place the mine?
Placing it, actually, if I place it here, it'll hit the other person.
Oh, he
5,
passes.
10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, I can't anyway, so I have to place it here again. That's 7 damage, AoE.
Okay. That's 2 of your actions. Oh, that's 3.
I moved. Yep. Nymph will snap her fingers as 2 mines appear and, like, orbit around each other as the vacuum pull and pulls all of them in, and they all explode. Also, since they failed a speed save, there's some other things that come with this. They're weakened for 2 turns.
Okay. They do less damage, right?
2 less, yeah.
Okay. That it for your turn?
Yep, that's all I can do.
Cloaked Namekian turn.
Oh, that's quick.
He gets right up in your face.
Okay.
He's gonna punch you with a heavy attack.
Oh, this could be the end of me.
It actually might be the end of you, unfortunately. I might have rolled a 20.
Okay. This could be the end of me.
Nah, you'll be fine.
Nah, you'll be fine. You know, you're good. Don't, you know. Obviously, you're gonna be okay, right?
Probably not. Hold on, let me just look up how blocking works currently.
Well, you see, what you do is you grab Axel and you throw Axel in front of you.
Ah, of course.
I will attempt to block the damage, because it's my only reaction, which will block it by 5. So I'll reduce the damage by 5. Because my other reaction is putting up my gloves, which increase my AC, which does not help me.
Alright, hold on. I need a calculator.
Calculator for a heavy attack?
Calculator for -5?
He does 13 damage.
Oh, okay, cool. Does that minus the 5 already?
Yep.
Okay. Nymph blocks, but how's the attack going? Like, how do they do the heavy attack?
They slam it into your stomach.
Oh, okay. Nymph is blocking it, but gets knocked back as she, like, falls 1 knee on the ground. Actually, wait a minute. I'm really sorry. I just realized something. They hit me, right? They rolled to attack me? Can they re-roll that? I have my once a day, or my twice a day, force an enemy to re-roll an attack against me. I can.
Hey, I don't mean to make you feel bad, but
That's cool. It's up to twice a day. Re-roll that. You're not
All right,
20.
hold on. I need to make sure because that was kind of funny that I rolled the 20 again. So I'm gonna roll this one here.
It really wants Nymph dead.
He still hits you. I love how I low rolled the crit and I rolled this damage.
That's fine. I deserve it. What is it? can't be more than 16, right?
All
It's
right, so
238.
11 minus 5, so you take 6.
Okay, cool. Better.
Nice.
They go to heavy kick me. My body goes to goo. They swing back to do it again with their other leg, goos, and they get fed up and probably axe punch me.
With that, they start. You and him start trading blows, dodging, ducking, and weaving as it becomes Axel's turn. What are you gonna do?
All right. What would it cost me to just grab one of the Dragon Balls, make sure it's on my person, not just sitting there?
I'll say an action.
Damn. Unfortunate. Then in that case, I'll have to leave it there for now. Would that be in my free item interaction? I'm not trying to rules lawyer. I'm just don't want this entire plan to go to shit.
Nymph also still has her 1 star on her.
Oh, she does?
She didn't
Okay.
put it.
I wasn't sure
Yeah,
if we-
she didn't
Okay.
put it in there.
Okay. In that case. So this is just flavor because I don't have the actual movement for this. I can be in Nymph's square, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what it looks like, this is not mechanically what I'm doing, but what it looks like is Axel takes off, hits like the edge of a cliff with his legs, and then comes flying backwards to hit the mysterious Namekian with like a full power punch going right past Nymph and sending him flying backwards. Pretty much I'm using the move action to move here, and then I'm using the shove action to shove him into the wall, which will, thanks to go away, he'll take 4 additional damage from hitting a wall due to my shove action.
So he takes 4 damage then?
Yep. And then Axel's gonna bring out his hand and hit him with try and hit him with a bullfrog blaster.
Alrighty, what's he got to roll for bullfrog? Or do you roll?
It's a hit, and then you make I believe it's a stamina?
I like to imagine we had that back-to-back moment, like
hell
as
yeah.
you like came behind me and pushed me, and then Nymph just like took a step away after. Like,
It is a stamina save, DC 13. I also have to roll my to hit. On. Ooh, that is a +3. +3. Yes, +3. So that is a total of
level
19.
level plus aptitude, so +5.
+5. I'm sorry. +5. So that's a 21 to hit. I don't know. All my numbers are too small. I need to fix my numbers on my sheet. I don't have the
21 to
auto
hit?
created sheet. Yep, 21 to
hit.
hit. All right, and then it's a stamina save, DC 13.
He fails.
So he is then stun. I think it's stun weaken. Let me double check. Stun weaken, deafen, I believe is what it is. Stun, deafen, weaken. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I forgot to charge my key. Can I do that?
Go ahead. You've used a move, a shove, and an attack. So that's your 3.
Yep. That's an additional 11 plus 2, 13 key. It's a
Okay.
free action to transform, right?
If you have the key, yes.
I currently have the key for your first chance. Oh right, no, I always forget Bullfrog Blaster cost me key. No, I don't. I don't after Bullfrog Blaster.
Okay.
Thank you for reminding me. Cost me 16 key.
Well, you can do it at the start of your next turn.
If I have enough key, yeah. Yeah.
I can assist
Alright,
with
Nymph.
that.
You don't have to. You can
All
keep.
right.
You are powerful outside of someone's body.
Oh yeah, sure. Let's watch me get bodied entirely by this mob.
Oh my god.
Are you ready?
All right.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is.
Their turn.
Hello.
Cool. Flanking.
Oh, thanks for reminding me. Hold on.
I also don't have a
Hey,
reaction.
hey.
There
Oh, what
we
abilities do
go.
What stats?
Hey,
does that
actually-
have? I had to double check these.
Oh no, I don't have a reaction.
Yeah, you don't.
I do. I'm also not going to be transforming next turn, probably.
You technically, I mean, you're in the same. You're back to back right now.
Well, back to back, plus a little step away. As far back to back as we could be within this 5-foot tile.
Oh my god.
Does the 16 hit you, Nymph?
It does. Meets it, beats it. Is that how that is?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, you take 4 damage.
2. Unless they rolled a 6.
No, it's 4. That second strike misses. So this one, just gonna move the ones that I've done. This one misses. It hits you once and misses the other, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do all the attacks against you and then the attacks against Axel, because technically while you're surrounded, they're 2 and 2. You see what I'm saying?
Yep, I understand.
Luckily, Nymph, you're not getting the brunt of these. However, they are flanking, so they are getting advantage. And I'm still missing with advantage, which I think is crazy. This 8, this 20 definitely hits, and they deal 1 damage.
Okay.
That one misses again. So again, they're coming at you, right? Trying to punch and hit as you're able to dodge some of them, but they are clearly getting through, right?
Yeah. If only I had my key mitts up.
Axel, does a 19 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Take 2 damage.
Okay.
And that's another nat 20. My dice love me today.
Lucky you.
Seems that way.
Take 5.
5? Okay.
5 damage.
Yeah, I'm adding another nat 20 to the
So total of
yeah.
Then the
7.
last one comes to strike at you. 17 hits you, yes?
Yes, it does.
1.
That's a total of 8 damage.
And this one, nat 1.
Okay. 8 damage. Okay.
That's what happens. However, you guys are currently surrounded. With that, Nymph, it is your turn, and Flambe, you tick 1 closer.
Yay!
Anyways, Nymph.
You said previously I was affected by my own minds. Is that true, or was that only while I was in a body?
You're affected by your own minds.
I am.
They don't have any utility that makes them exclusionary.
Okay, I was just making sure. I think I could beat an 18 on a speed save. Get your answers in now.
Might I remind you, you'll also hit me.
Yeah, that's what else is new.
Nymph doesn't care. It's the abomination.
Well, Nimbus is getting pretty beat up.
With that, you do hear all of the Black Bow members. You know, they're like, "For King Piccolo!" Right? And as they're fighting you, trying to take you down. You do notice most of them do have that purple glint to their eyes.
Wait, I'm sorry, real quick. I'm super sorry. I forgot to roll damage for my Bullfrog Blaster.
Okay.
Wait, can I do that real quick? I'm so sorry.
Yes. No, you forgot it, so it didn't do damage even though you hit.
No.
No, it's fine.
Suck an egg, nerd.
Crack an egg on it.
I'm so sorry. You were saying, I'm so sorry.
While all of them talk, you notice that this hooded, cloaked Namekian does not speak. He just stares and watches.
Do I want to be a team player or not?
Do what the nymph in your heart tells you to do, which is do the thumb pose and beat the speed save. That's what she tells you to do.
No,
I
would do something else now. It's just really risky.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use my ability, Grant My Blessing, on myself, which will give me bonus damage ×2 and enhance key. I am then, for the first time ever, I think, going to use my ability, That's Mine, which is my only beam attack, and it does a beam in a straight line, so it would hit this and this.
Okay.
Let's see if I hit.
How risky is it? 1 to 10.
Oh my god, and that's 20 again! Yes!
Oh,
Blessed session! Blessed!
Look at that, guys. Look at the time. I've gotta go.
No. You better goof like I goofed.
Chat, this is the nymph session. This is the nymph session.
Oh my god! Max damage! Oh my god.
That is 18 damage in a straight line to both targets, as I had bonus damage ×3 active. And I heal for 18, which means I am back to full health.
Okay.
She puts one hand on her chest as she starts glowing with her her grant my blessing as she reaches out her other hand, and you just, for the first time, I think ever hear her just say, "That's mine," as she pulls the life out of everyone in a straight line.
Now, how does this beam look?
It's blue, but it comes out of the targets in the line. So it's like I'm ripping their souls out.
All right, as you do that, you do watch as one Namekian wastes away. But you notice that it doesn't... You get the energy, but it doesn't seem to affect the one in the cloak. Like, you know, you heal up and everything, it does damage, but he doesn't seem phased like the other one as they waste it away into nothing. This one seems strong.
And now that I'm level 3, when I charge ki, it's a D8, right?
That's right, Jeffrey.
That's not my name. It's Faline Snake Fortress.
It's Faline Snake Fortress.
That's my name.
No, your current name is Hey Nymphe. Anyways.
True. Abomination, it looks like this one might be tougher than the last. Or I say tougher than the last in regards to, the one I just killed.
It does look like that.
I'm going to charge ki, but give it to Axel. You get 7 ki. No, it's ki. It's not plus aptitude to this, right? Or is it?
Well, when you charge
Charging
ki,
is plus aptitude and key.
Okay, cool. So it's 9 ki. Nymph charges up another ki blast in her hand and just back slaps it into Axel's back, like putting in a battery.
Well, that's a slightly violent way to do it, but I do appreciate it.
And that's it for my turn.
it's his turn. He comes back up to you, Nymph. Almost like he was standing still and then just kind of appears in front of you. A small blast in his hand as he tries to hit into your abdomen. I need you to make me a will save.
If you had said speed.
That would have been really funny. We already had the thing prepared for it. 6. I only rolled a 13.
Ooh, buddy. He's going to use his remaining 2 actions.
Well, I will say, he was stunned one, and he had to use a move action to get there.
No, he didn't.
That could have been the
Never
technique.
mind. He didn't have to use a move action to get there.
Yeah, but I can't do what I wanted to do.
Did that attack hit or miss?
Oh, it hit.
Okay, I was gonna say. Oh, I guess I never miss, huh? Yeah, okay.
You weakened him by 1, right?
I never weakened this one.
No. Axel did.
Yeah, he's weakened, so he takes a minus aptitude to damage.
Yeah, so -2. Cool.
As he hits your stomach with energy, right? He deals you 16 damage.
Do I block? Alright, I take it. Nymph gets hit right in the chest and just like grabs the hand that hit her. I'm just like, we prefer to say hello here. Very weak saying that.
So did you?
I took it. 16. I'm at 12.
12. So you took only 12 damage?
Or I'm at 12. 12 is my total health. Look, I'm two-shottable at any moment.
That's true. That is very true. All right. Axel,
Yes.
it's your turn.
All right. Start my turn off by charging key. Total of 11 plus 2, 13. All right. I'm currently at 79 key. You know what that means? You hear
I
Axel
activate
say,
a reaction.
You son of a bitch.
As
Okay.
you go to transform,
Uh-huh.
I need you to make me a key save.
That's just mean, Shiro. That's just mean.
That's just what this dude's set up for.
Oh my god. Me transforms. Ha! You thought. Come on. That is a total of 9. Wait, no, I subtract my minus from it, right? Oh, no, my key's 0. Never mind. So just 9.
As you go to transform, the cloaked Namekian moves in, strikes you in the chest and the back, energy pulsing through your body as your generator stops. You have a debuff on you that is called Key Block. You can't use anything with key for 1 round.
I have a question. I have the ability, sacrificial play. just once per turn, I could take half the damage. Would I be able to take that?
It doesn't do damage.
Okay, I just
doesn't do
wanted to
damage.
know if it would have taken that if I used it.
It won't take the debuff. It'll take the debuff if it does damage. This attack doesn't do damage. It literally, the only thing it does is it can be used as a reaction and blocks his ability to use energy attacks.
Okay.
Oh, well, I say energy attacks. Technically, it doesn't allow you to use ki.
Yeah. Good thing
one
I
round.
didn't get hit with that.
Sorry, Axel.
Well, luckily, transformation is a free action.
You didn't waste an action. It's good. It's good you didn't waste it.
Unfortunately for him, he is now within punching range.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and try to hit him with a heavy melee attack. Gonna grab Nymph Bay and try to take a swipe at him. That is a 24.
That's you. Yeah. Okay.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and activate my experimental infinite energy core ability. Allows me to add an extra die to my normal melee attacks. Or extra d6.
I guess technically you're not using ki there, so I guess I'll allow it.
I swear to God. It costs me 5 ki to use, so can I not use it?
Oh no, you can't, because you can't use ki right now.
You son of a bitch. Well, technically,
Basically, like-
Shiro, I don't use ki. I use
shut
energy. I'm joking.
Shut up. I knew
I'm
you.
joking,
I
I'm
knew it was
joking.
coming. I knew it was coming.
Actually,
Actually, Shiro.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk you once, bonk you once, and bonk you once. All three of you get bonked. Nell's the only
I
good
do
one for not
shit.
saying anything.
I'm not saying anything because I'm thinking it.
All right, I'll just do the 2 ki. I'll just do the 2d6 then.
It's
Not a
all
problem.
good. It's all good. Just think of it this way. You know, Axel, start using magic.
Exactly. That is 8 damage.
Nice.
Then I have 1-2 combo, so I can make a free light attack.
Okay.
That's crit.
Nice.
That's gonna be 2d4 worth of damage.
Today on Crit Ball NXT.
Yeah.
We
Today's
just
a
need
good
y'all
day.
to catch up with my number of nat 20s.
Anyways.
Another 5 damage.
Hell yeah.
Then I'm gonna use my shove action again because he decided to do the exact same thing as last time. Knock him back 20 feet into a wall, dealing another 4 damage.
Do I?
He's already used his reaction.
True.
Okay. Dealing 4, right?
Yep. And
Alright.
then first save is the first. Second first save with the first. Hit him with Bullfrog Blaster again.
Wait, that costs key, doesn't it?
also you used
Yep.
a heavy attack, so you use 2 actions and then your shove.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh, that's fine. It's still fine.
It's fine.
This is still
it's
fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
And
it's fine.
The ability, I can't use ki until the start of his next turn, right?
Correct.
Okay. I just want to say real quick, Niv, hurry up. Actually, Axel will take out his Can I just do like a quick thing, like on my communicator?
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah. He's gonna go on the communicator to like the entirety of Team NXT, so including Rika, Tend, and everybody. We've got some Black Bow army on our location. We could definitely use some backup right now.
After
One
you
of them is
send
really,
that,
really strong.
after you send that, all you hear
Uh-huh.
is static.
Am I surprised? No. Am I annoyed? Yes.
I just want to point something out. Remember, Rika did try to message you at the beginning of this fight and got cut off.
Oh, I know.
Do I feel anything?
A little hazy, but it's not enough to affect you in combat.
All right, I was just curious. I was just like,
It does seem to be messing with your like key sense.
okay, that's fair. I was just curious. Thank you.
Not a problem. But it's nothing that's been like blaring. It's just like you can't really feel key the same way right now. Some kind of it just feels jammed. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
It's a little hazy, foggy.
All right.
These enemies have the ability to cast migraine.
That is the end of my turn.
All right, we begin with the Namekian warriors. They're still weakened, but they no longer have to move to hit their target because they're right there.
You know, I should make an AoE attack at some point because right now is a good example of why I need.
The first one fully misses. Let's see. We're gonna have him heavy attack you now, Nymph. All right. So, 16. That hits, right?
I'm going to use the dodge action to increase my AC by my speed again, which is a 17 snap vanish.
So you're using your reaction to snap vanish?
Yeah. Does that increase my AC for the rest of the turn or just temporarily? Let's see.
It's the rest of the turn, I believe.
It doesn't state, so we have to work on that.
Okay. But we'll say that we'll say that it goes until the beginning of your next turn, okay?
Okay, that's fine. So now my AC is a 17.
Now your AC is 17. So this first one misses, right?
Mm-hmm.
The one on the other side of you goes to hit Axel. Oh, with advantage. Does a 21 hit you?
Yes, it does.
That one's hitting you to start with a heavy attack, dealing 1 damage.
I will take that.
And does a 19 hit you? I believe so, yeah? Right?
Take it. I'm sorry.
A 19 hits you?
Yes, it does.
All right. Nymph. A 21 hits you, correct?
A 21 does in fact hit me.
So as this heavy attack comes in to crash into you, it does a total of 2 damage.
Okay,
Right.
Nymph snap vanishes out of the first heavy attack into the one behind her as she gets mashed.
It's just right. One goes to crash into your stomach. Seeing that you've already seen the Namekians try to do this already, right? So you snap vanish back as one cracks you at the back of the head as they hammer fist down. Then I'm gonna have him use a light attack to kick you and misses.
I just stand up and just shoo his kick away. I'm not even.
With that, we roll back to Nymph. It is your turn.
Nymph, can I just say real quick? Get rid of these losers off of us, I would recommend.
Yeah, Nymph is really low right now.
Or you can go inside of me, that could also, if that'll protect you.
God, it would. It really would.
But would Nymph do it?
She wouldn't do it without someone, with Axel at least, wouldn't do it yet. To just be let's train, because she wouldn't know what to say.
Mm-hmm.
She is visibly drained, and you could see that, though.
Okay.
All right. My first action is going to charge Key.
Okay. Hoping for a good number. You got 5. Well,
8.
5 plus aptitude plus key.
10. That's 10 Key.
Nice. Very good.
How much health do you have?
16.
Do you think you could take a hit?
Yeah. I still have
Okay.
my block action. Or reaction.
I am going to place a key mine underneath me. Nymph is going to take a deep breath, because that's how she charges her key. She doesn't prefer to be angry and anxious about it. You know what I mean? And she's going to hold her hand on the ground and make a key mine to pull everyone into her, including herself. So she's going to take damage from this, likely. And it'll deal 18 damage.
18 damage?
I'm sorry, 18. Everybody needs to make a save of 18.
Okay, you terrified me there.
Sorry.
I was excuse?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Whoa.
She needs to charge Key an additional time to do this, so I'm just going to do that now.
I failed.
2 passed.
Wow, that's rough. It's 13 minus 18.
The one in the back fails.
Oh, that's the best one to have failed. All right, well, let's roll for damage here. Oh, it's a max too. Hold on, I also need to roll.
You max the damage.
It has Siphon. It doesn't matter if it hits me.
Oh, because you'll just heal
The
back
damage I
whatever-
deal to myself. Okay, so
Hold
they
on.
get hit. Yeah.
Well, we'll see, right? We'll
Okay.
see, because I don't. It depends on the damage. It did 6, right?
It does 8.
It does 8 damage.
Yes.
The Namekian that got hit is going to reactionary block to bring it down by 2. So there's 6. Axel doesn't take any damage.
True. Siphon.
Oh,
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
You did
We
fail to
always did.
save though, so you are weakened.
Okay.
The other 2, I guess they're They don't take the damage? It doesn't have half on save, does it?
It does not, no.
So
I deal
these two didn't
6.
take any damage.
I deal 6 to that one.
6 damage. It did
And
8.
8 to myself, which I heal. And then 6 to that one, so I'm at 16. Unfortunately, that is all of my actions. I had to charge twice to do that.
So it's his go now, right?
No,
Correct.
No.
Can't move without getting
Sounds good.
opportunity attacked by 3 people, so...
I'm working on it. I'm sorry.
Who does you see is the biggest threat? What's your HP at, Axel?
That is private patient confidentiality. I got 16.
What you at, Nymph?
I'm at 16. We're matching.
Twinsies.
Do I be a total asshole?
You want to make a show entertaining, not GM versus players.
Or do you want to make it entertaining by GM versus players?
That's a good question. No matter what, not to say that I couldn't from here, because I could. Just trying to think of what the character would do.
If he would crush us.
He'd let you go.
That character looks like a nice guy. He would totally just let us walk away.
You see, what he would actually do was he would realize the error of his ways and join the Saiyan Force in rebellion against evil King Piccolo.
Makes sense.
My goodness.
Allow me to explain the reasoning behind this decision, Shiro. Flambe has snacks.
Oh, we do have the snacks, though.
You're right. Special beam cannon. And
Special
Axel's
bean
face.
cannon? I mean, fair.
Anyways.
I can make a special bean cannon. It's like a 5-alarm chili.
Ooh, that sounds really good.
Go ahead and roll me perception. Both of you
Oh, sorry.
can roll me perception.
Oh no. Can I use my specialized?
Sure.
Can I use my observant?
Sure.
Can I use my I'm not there yet?
Yes, you can, because you're not there yet.
11.
18.
Nymph, you notice. This Namekian is holding back against you.
Oh god, why would you tell Nymph that? This is the worst outcome.
Just hold that one more turn, guys.
Visibly weaker, even though she healed. She's been through a lot this battle. She's low on ki. She could die pretty much at any moment. She'll blurt out, "They're holding back."
Well, I guess we're gonna have to make sure that ain't happening too much longer.
He's gonna try to heavy punch you in the gut again, Nymph.
Do it. Bet. Crit. Get that 20. Get that bag.
Bet you won't. I bet you won't. You won't do that. 19 hits you, right?
I'm debating. There's a way I could make it not hit me. 19 hits me. Yeah, that's fine.
19 hits.
Oh no.
As he punches into your stomach, you sense something, a rush of ki from his arm, right? As it bursts through your stomach itself as well, right? It doesn't deal physical full-on damage, like it's not killing you, but whatever he did, he amplified the effects of his punch. He, in this moment, does
Alright, you can use Kaioken.
He does 1d8 plus his speed, dealing 14 damage.
Huh. I very well could die next turn. I'll... do I want to block? Do I want to block?
As opposed to what?
Saving my reaction for your turn?
Up to you. I'm gonna tell you right now, Axel's gonna say something on his turn.
I'm really sorry. I'm trying to think this through.
No, go ahead.
Pop off, you can do it, I believe in you.
Rule of cool, right? That would look really cool. Nymph is gonna get punched right through the chest, and take the full damage. She's at 2 health. She collapses. She's still alive.
When he hit you, he whispered something into your ear. Or he said something very softly that only you could hear.
Can I respond to that?
If you would like to.
How do you know my name?
As you finish speaking that, as a reaction, he puts his hand onto your mouth and charges ki.
Okay.
He just keeps you quiet. His reaction's just to basically grapple you. Let's see if he
Okay.
can keep the hold. You ready?
I'm ready. I'm so ready.
He can't.
Can I... Well, it's contested, right?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead. Roll.
Can I bring up my con here?
Yeah, sure. Go
I
ahead.
swear to God.
She is obsessive over ideals, -5. This is something that really irks her. Like, she's not focused anymore after being told that. It's a 5.
You beat him.
Oh, nice!
I nat 1. With that, he is able to, and by the way, you get a climax token. He puts that in your mouth. The energy starts to, but you thrash too much, and he lets go. The energy dissipates. He didn't fire it off like he could have.
All right, she's still. What do you know? Just on the kneeled into the ground. This is visible pain from Nymph. This is the first time I think Axel has seen this.
See what?
Visible
Physical, visceral pain in Nymph. She always just puts on a look as if she's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's at this time, as you all are standing there, you hear a voice from the distance, floating in midair. As he looks down, he goes, "Well, I thought when I sent you, you would have had an easier time, but I see you've been holding back, my boy. Now, kill them, and take the Dragon Balls. Forte, my son." And that's where we're going to end the episode.
You son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch.
Oh my God. Well, looks like I got to kill Conforte now.
Oh, thank God
No,
I
you
get
don't.
to kill
We're
Forte.
friends. We're besties.
I get to
We're friends,
hold
we're
his
besties
little
for life. He
tentacles
doesn't wanna hurt
one
you.
more time.
You know what?
being
Hold on. I
said-
gotta do something now. We just throw that guy over there. There we go.
I swear to God.
I knew it. I had a feeling too. I fucking knew it.
Honestly, I thought it was somebody else. I thought that we had a mole somewhere else.
Anyways, thank you all for watching. Next week, we will pick up with this climactic battle in the first chair. Forte, son of Piccolo.
Alright, thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you don't miss an upload every single time I release. And if you like what we do and want to support us further, don't forget you can check out the official Patreon where we have several different tiers to basically match your potential needs. All the way from $1 tier to our Grandmaster tier. Moto is our current Grandmaster. Thank you so much for that. If you want to stay in touch with our community at a lightning fast speed, don't forget you can join the official Discord. Link is in the description down below if you're watching this VOD later. If you're watching on Twitch, you can just type !Discord. But for now, we're going to see you all next time. We love you all. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
What does fate have in store for our intrepid heroes now? Be sure to follow the channel so you don't miss the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball NXT.